Let that image settle. A ring system spanning 282,000 kilometers across, and in most places, less than 20 meters deep. The proportions are so extreme they barely fit inside human imagination. This is Saturn, and its rings are one of the most astonishing structures the Creator placed in our solar system. Begin with what the rings actually are. Not solid, not one continuous sheet. They are made of billions of individual chunks of water, ice, and rock, ranging from grains smaller than a grain of sand to boulders the size of a house. Each piece is orbiting Saturn on its own path, moving at speeds up to 70,000 kilometers per hour. And together, they produce something that looks, from a distance, perfectly smooth. But here's what surprises most people. Those rings are not permanent. Scientists calculate they are relatively young, somewhere between 10 and 100 million years old. Dinosaurs may have walked the Earth before Saturn had the rings we see today, and they are disappearing. Saturn's gravity is pulling ring material inward at a rate of several thousand kilograms per second. Within 100 million years, the rings will likely be gone entirely. And yet, even stranger, the rings are not silent. NASA's Cassini spacecraft recorded electromagnetic interactions between the rings and Saturn's magnetic field and converted them into sound. The result is an eerie, shifting tone. The rings, in a very real sense, hum. The gaps within the rings are not random. The most famous, the Cassini Division, is a 4,800-kilometer gap carved by the gravitational pull of Saturn's moon Mimas, a single moon sculpting a void wider than the United States. And the final fact, the one that lingers longest, the rings are so reflective they bounce nearly 80% of sunlight back into space. On the surface of Saturn itself, the shadow cast by those rings can drop temperatures by 10 degrees Celsius in minutes. A weather system shaped by a structure made of ice, orbiting a gas giant 1.4 billion kilometers from the sun. Some things in this universe seem less like accident and more like intention. Saturn's rings are one of them.